Hi everybody and welcome back to my modeling channel. So today just gonna purchase two Airbus A321, one from Zvezda, the other one from Revell, and there is a Neo and a CEO. So originally I thought the Neo and the CEO were the same, but I had some surprise when I opened the box. So let's compare those two kits who are more or less at the same price and see what we have. So originally we will start with the Zvezda kit. And see what we have inside that box. So Zvezda is normally the same type of box as we normally find. So there is quite a few things here as usual. So we're gonna start with, we initially have an aircraft stand, and that's normally a standard on every Zvezda model. Then let's have a look on the decal sheet and the clear sheet. So the decal sheet is pretty straightforward. We have the details with the plugs and the static ports, the corrugat on the wings, and of course the company logo. And now we're moving with the clear part. The clear parts give you the cockpit, the passenger windows, nav lights and landing lights will be positioned on the gear. Now let's have a look on the instruction sheet. The instruction sheet is an A4 format booklet, more or less, and you have few options. Display the aircraft in the air, on the ground with open doors, or in the air with the gear down and slats and flaps deployed. So we have two parts. Instruction is pretty straightforward. You have also the colors, you have the options of putting the slats and flaps low and the two different type of engines, but we're going to come back a little bit later on. And then the information on the stands. Then you have an A4 format in color, basically to show you how to put your decals, and it's a recto and verso. Now let's open the kit. So originally I was quite excited, and I have to say that I came quickly with a certain disappointment. So here is the first sprue. Basically what you can have, and I will try to get back a little bit closer. Yeah, that should be a little bit better for you to see. So you have the fuselage. You always have the options of putting basically the passenger door open. You have one engine, the PW2500 or the CF34, and that's what came to my big surprise, because I was expecting the new engine. So I did some research and I realized that CEO was current engine operation. So they are basically, this is nothing else than a straight A321. It's still a beautiful kit. You have the options of basically designing the cockpit as usual on those Zvezda kit, and having the options of putting the slats and flaps in open position or deployed position. The landing gear here and there, the main landing gear, the struts are compressed or uncompressed in the air. So that's a pretty nice kit. And now we're going to move forward toward the rest of our options. And here we have basically, you can see all the wings. The wings are in three parts, and then you have the options of basically putting the flaps in different type of position. I think there is a in and deploy, there is two position, and same for the slats. The slats are in or out, and that's what we have. And you also have the sharklets who are here, which is the difference between, I would say, the Neo and the CEO. The classic A321 don't have any options for the wings. And now we have the options of building our engines. The last sprue will show you basically the last part of the tail. Then you have all the flaps fairing, and then you have your different option types, engine types. So this is a pretty straightforward kit. It's a beautiful kit still, but be careful, CO is not a Neo, and we're gonna see that on the kit from Revell. So now we're gonna open the box from Revell, and we're gonna see what we have inside. So let's start with the first part, where we have the instruction sheet. It's almost a little A4 format, a little booklet. Honestly, it's beautifully printed, all in colors. As you can see, lots of informations, and they give you also about paintings, and then you have a kit description with all the parts that you have or who are available to you. And then we can go straight into the building of the kit. So I was surprised. I was expecting an old tooling, an old A321 mold, but actually this is a completely different new tooling, where you have, compared to the old 321, you have the options of making the kits, and when we check the parts, they look very similar to the Zvezda kit as well. So we can see that they are working closely together. So that's the difference. The main difference is there. And then of course you have the options of those new engine, and it comes with the 2 new engine options, which is a pretty good thing as well. So you see lots of details. Now you can come out to the painting options or the colors, and I have to say that those colors are pretty detailed. And then we're going to have a look on the decal sheet, of course, and you have all the views on that aircraft. So let's move now to the decal options, and as you can see, the decal is pretty nicely done. I never had bad experience with Revell decal. They are normally very good decals. Let's move now to the clear parts. So we can see that the clear parts this time on that kit, all the passenger windows have been done. There is no options for any navigation lights or landing lights, but that will be done. And the cockpit is a little bit different than previously on the old tooling aircraft. On the old tooling, you just had the cockpit, it would get plugged in. Now you have the top as well. So that might require a little bit of more work. And now we are moving to the fuselage and the big sprues. So our main fuselage and our main body is in 2 parts, as you can see, and you'll have also the nose that will be added a little bit later on. So it's a pretty nice kit, and I have to say that almost nothing is missing. I have to say that maybe the overwing exit options are missing. They are not engraved, but I'm sure we will find some more decals for that, and they are not part of those decals as well. Then we have a sprue which contain the cockpit, and as you can see here, the pilot seats are already inside the cockpit. Now the wing is pretty straightforward. I have to say that it's very interesting because this time it's in 2 parts. There is some similarity with the old kit, but still, I mean, you just put it together as a sandwich, and it's a pretty decent kit. And all the structure lines are very finely engraved on that kit. Now we're moving up, and we have 3 different types of antennas that you will have the choice, which is a pretty good thing. It's a new feature. I haven't seen that. Then the undercarriage is more or less the same part as it used to be on the old kit. Now we're moving toward the main part, basically. Here we have the nose and the wing, the sharklet. And here you have the 2 options for the different engine on that A321neo. So here is the all details. So at least that gives you some options. So two kits, and don't do like me. I was expecting to be able to give you a full comparison between two A321neo, and I thought they were the same, but the CO and the Neo are different type of engine. CO stands for current engine operation, and the Neo is for the new engine operation. So be very careful on that. Two beautiful kits, but different type of engines. So I hope you enjoyed that video with me and with the comparison with both kits. They are both on the market more or less at the same price. Zvezda will give you the options mainly of putting slats and flaps and gear. You have more options to display the aircraft. Revell is more classic, I would say, or standard, but at least you have the two Neo engine options, which are not on the Zvezda as they are the old engine models. So I hope you enjoyed that video with me. If you did so, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you soon for another kit review or another build review. Thank you for watching.